Just let your beauty shine through. Let it shine through. You're one of the Guys, it's me, NeeCJae. Today I want to come to you with 5 things every woman should know by age 50. If you are interested in seeing this video, then keep on watching. And I was reading this magazine and I saw a list of things that every woman should know by age 50, and I was like, they're not the things that I think every woman should know by age 50. So I came up with my own list that I really do think that every woman should know by age 50. And we're gonna jump right into it. Number 1 on my list that I think every woman should know how to do is to say no. I believe every woman should know by now how to say no to something. You know, when you're in your 20s and 30s, even in your 40s, sometimes you're a little hesitant of saying no, what people think and how they feel, and you'll push your feelings to the side and do some things sometimes that you really don't want to do just because you don't want to hurt someone's feelings, or they may be upset with you. When you get to age 50, it comes to the point where you really almost don't care. It's not that you don't care. It's like, okay, it's about me. I'm gonna live life. Life is too short, and time is valuable, okay? Time is valuable. So sometimes you need to know, and I believe at age 50, you need to know by now how to say no. No. Sometimes no can be the best thing that you can add to your life, because people do not value your time. You have to know how to value your own time and when enough is enough, or sometimes even if you just don't feel like doing something, and say it nicely without being mean or having an attitude. Sometimes I know people that really have to be mad in order to say no. You need to know how to say no without being mad, So learn how to say no. Number 2, I believe every woman should know by now, by age 50, how to change a tire. Oh my goodness, I learned this. My father taught me this when I was a teenager, and I'm telling you, it comes in very handy, especially if you're on the road and you're traveling a lot by yourself. You need to know how to change a tire. I mean, I was a single mom for years. There was many times I would get out the car and start to change my tire, and a lot of times I didn't have to because somebody would pull over. But sometimes, if they didn't pull over, you need to know how to change that tire. Very, very important, ladies. Learn how to change a tire so you won't have to depend on anyone. You can do it yourself if you need to. Number 3, learn how to eliminate toxic people from your life. You need to be able to recognize when someone is toxic and they do not mean you any good. Learn how to just remove them out of your life. I've learned that the hard way. Sometimes it's something that happened for me to walk away. Learn how to do that before something, because everyone that's in your life doesn't necessarily always have to stay in your life. There's a time and season for everything. In your 20s, somebody may be in your life that may not be in your life in your 40s and 50s. Different times, different eras. So learn how to eliminate toxic people from your life. It happens. I used to think that the people that I was friends with in my 20s would remain my friends in my 40s and 50s. And that's just not true. You make new friends along the way, and sometimes some friends are just for certain parts of your life, and then you have another stage of life that, sometimes people don't grow with you, or they just can't go where God is taking you to go, So sometimes, you have to part ways and go your separate ways. It doesn't mean that you have to be mean to them. You can't be friends anymore. They're just not a part of your life like they used to be. And sometimes you get people that's really toxic or jealous of you, and people that just mean you no good. And if you have someone in your life and you sometimes almost hate to talk to them, hate to be around them, sometimes it's time to part ways, So yes, learn to eliminate toxic people. Number 4, I believe every woman need to know how to cook at least one or two meals like that you have perfected, that you can bring a dish, or I say one or two dishes. Let's say dishes, because a meal. Let's say one or two dishes that you can just cook with your eyes closed. You can take it somewhere and you know it's going to be delicious. You have perfected those dishes. You know how to bake macaroni and cheese? You make the best macaroni and cheese ever. You perfect that dish, okay? You need to have something that you know how to cook. Especially by 50, you need something. Macaroni and cheese. I don't care if it's a tossed salad. If you know how to fix that tossed salad, honey, fix that salad good. If you know how, green beans, something, a dish that you can bring and take. You need to know how to fix something by 50. Are you kidding me? 50? Come on now. Number five on the list is know how to budget your money. You have to know by 50 how to manage your money, make a budget, how to, basically, when I say budget, how to save, how to save your money. I just believe by now, by age 50, you should know how to budget and save money, because who wants to work forever? And you want to be able to retire or have some money saved so that you can feel comfortable, during retirement or whatever you're doing. Even if you don't plan to retire, you want to have some kind of cushion money always set aside for emergencies, okay? That's very, very, very important. You need to learn this at an early age, because you never know what life would throw at you, and you need some kind of cushion, especially if you're single or if you're married. If you're married, something can happen to your spouse. You need to be able to contribute or to help manage a budget. If you're not working and your husband's working, you should be able to balance or make a budget for you and your family. I've been doing this for years now. Having been a single mom, I had to know how to budget my money so my son and I can survive. So that's what you have to do. I believe by now you should know how to do those things. So that is all I have for you today. I hope this video was helpful. Now these are just the 5 things that I think you should know how to do by 50 years old. If you have anything that you think every woman should know, please put it down there in the comments. I would love to read it. I love reading the comments and your suggestions of what you think. So anyway, guys, thank you so very much for just taking time out to watch my videos. I greatly appreciate it. Peace and love until next time. Bye.